G'day, today we're going to have a look at level 9 in the Orcs Must Die 3 main campaign. Obviously doing this one on Rift Lord difficulty, and we're going to see if we can 5-star it. Okay, so with the war scenarios we get the extra traps. Now, this level has two main entrances. One is over here. Well, basically you can see that some guys will go around this way, others will go around that way. So what we want to do is stop them from going this way. So what we'll do is we'll set up our wall as far up as possible. I don't expect that we're going to get sappers, but basically what we want to do is get them... They're getting stuck there. Okay, so let's maybe if that works. Still cutting through that. Okay, well let's not play with that corner then. Let's go a straight line.
Very good.
And I'll make that straight just to be pedantic. Cool. So basically that's to do with time, that we don't want them spending so much time walking all the way over there. As the level progresses, I don't think we get sappers in this, so as the level progresses we can probably spend money to have those guys be a little bit closer. Now, like that wall, so that they're not spending so much time wandering over there. So what we want to do is go shift 4 and have rotate this guy. There we go. Okay, so what we want to try and set up just to see if we can have this set in a way that we can walk these guys through a little bit of a trap system that we can make that's sort of closer than where they would be if they wandered all the way in. Just even that up a bit more. I suppose what we want to do is just shift it over to the side, and we will move that out so we can put a wall in between it. So what we'll do we will block. I don't really think about this. Two minds about this, the correct setup of this. So just got to look at it from this angle just to make sure that we've got the gap. That's right, isn't it? Cool. Okay. So what we're going to do is block off here and here. And here. And we can just put a wall there, and that'll force them to stay against this side. Now that does mean that we're a bit lean on traps to spend at the moment, so what we're going to do is we're going to sell these guys at the back, because we can just work on our trap system up here first, before we need to worry about putting all the way back there. Have that in there. We'll put guy in here. Him in place.
Perhaps one of these.
Ava will get another trap in. We might put another trap there, and that'll be a good spot to start.
Let's play.
Hope here is that we've got enough. Now this is, I'd say, a little bit lean at the moment. Hopefully we're going to have enough sort of damage being done here. Certainly much more we can add to our current setup. But what we are going to get is those multipliers nice and quick. You can certainly see that some of these guys are already getting through. We do have to be careful of those dynamite archers, because yeah, they will cause problems with the barricades. What we want to try and do is get up there as quick as possible. Get new traps in there. use our trap ability to heal those barricades that have taken some damage. Yeah, we've got some trolls coming here, so let's try and get that guy up there. Mind control to see if we can get him at least a little bit damage before he comes in.
I'm not cleaning that up. Enemies are preparing to breach one of our gates.
Where did he sneak in? Luckily we do have the gates there, so we can go back and have that little bit of warning. Okay, so let's get more being built. Let's get some brimstone in.
Dead. Fall, foul beasts.
Alright. What we'll do next is Frost Trap. Let's put that barricade in there. And may as well put in some butterflies here.
Another threat vanquished. Not sorry to see that one gone. No better spot than here. Who's next? Goodness me! That won't be the last. Well, that's a challenge.
The barricade is under attack.
Want to move a little bit further back when they're firing at me. Certainly risky business that I was doing there.
A worthy foe. Well, that's just...
Ooh.
Oh, hello again.
Luckily,
At least it was quick.
I was thinking I was playing as the other guy's got double jump.
I return from
This
the
guy does
dead.
not have. Okay, so let's put this down here. Let's get some more fire going there. And I think basically you can see that I think that the biggest problem here is just how long it's taking for guys to get here. So once I've got this trap system built to here, so we'll go slow, slow, fire, fire, and some more butterflies up there. So you can see that and some stuff on the roof. You can see these guys aren't even making it. I'll spend the remainder of my money trying to build a wall that just forces the guys that are heading to the other side to come this way just a bit quicker. Which should hopefully help with both
excellent location.
Kill streaks and just speeding up the game. I suppose we've got to be aware of how much money we have before we do it, because if they were, you can see that there's a few big major rocks in that, the top half of that map, and so if we were to put, like, block off half of it and not the second half, it's possible that they'll walk around it and then go down to the, they'll swing around it to try and get the way they want to go just to find the wall there, so potentially it'll actually make them go slower until I can completely block them off. Okay, so we'll get another one of those guys up there.
Not sorry to see that one
One there.
tidy, but oh well. Be gone.
I would say at this point we can probably start to save our money. Really depends on how these earth elementals go getting through it.
You won't get past me. A lesson for the rest.
Okay, so if we have a look over here, what I need to do is I need to block off from, say, here to this rock.
More enemies on the
And
way.
I also need to block off straight across here. So I think that I could probably start by blocking off this section. Because they should then just sort of tighten their gap to head that way. And then they'll walk down that other part anyway, so there's no sort of big deal to impacting their path at that point. We could just lay down for a little bit, get some health.
Another threat vanquished.
And then we might see if we can help out with this kill streak.
I'm not cleaning that up. Not exactly tidy, but oh well. Goodness me! Well, that was a challenge.
Does look like we're going to have enough money at the end of this to
Cleaning that up.
block off higher wall point.
A worthy foe.
So like get close to the where I was talking about before. Higher wall point doesn't probably make too much sense.
Messy, but effective. I'll never get that out of my ropes.
I have said this before about the war scenario levels. It's almost like they don't factor in that you might just use your normal traps and have a single pinch point that you can use to sort of block them off, because they end up being incredibly easy if you just just have them all fall to a single point, because there's no sappers in it, and you've got so much money that you can just sort of lock down a position like this. Okay, so I think that gives us enough That's everyone sort of moving on. So what we can do is get behind them. Keep an eye on that side. We do know we've got the walls, the gate's still open, up if we have any problems.
That won't be the last. I'll never get that out of my robes. Messy, but effective. Perhaps one of these.
So close. Do it.
Gorbash ingratiates us with his presence.
Stupid indeed, but he will try and destroy any barricades we have.
Oh, that's a problem. Luckily, we've got two lines of barricades, and if he's just going to go after barricades,
The barricade is down.
I mean, it's just basically killing barricades that don't much matter at this point, I guess.
The barricade is under attack. They've destroyed a barricade.
Now this is where this is going to become a problem.
Who's next? Not exactly tidy, but
They're attacking a barricade.
There we go. You can see now we've got all these guys wandering in, and there's nothing I can do about it. And they're just going to waste even more time. So that's a pain.
Well, that was a challenge.
But I guess what we did do is slow down Gorbash a little bit.
Goodness me! Who's sorting out the pieces?
Nice little kill streak here to close on.
A worthy foe. That went well.
The annoying thing is that there's more guys now coming, so basically we need to block off behind these guys as much as we can. The fact that guy's coming back for me is an absolute pain. Because now I've just lost the advantage of trying to block them off to stop them going so far. So all we can do, I guess, is hope that we don't die just because, or we not die, but we don't fail our 5th star because we've taken us too long to clean these guys up.
Messy, but effective. I'm not cleaning that up.
I believe these guys get faster as they get smaller, so we
Down it goes.
try and help them along.
I'll never get that out of my robes. A vile creature, dead.
Alright, so the big question is how we did for time. Looking good. Lovely. Alright, so let's check out the stats to see what sort of time limit that was giving us. 25 minutes. So definitely didn't need to stress on that one at all. Awesome. Alright, well let's jump back to the menu and we can have a look at what our place on the leaderboard is. 700. Definitely room for improvement on that one, then I'd say. Yeah, there we go. Any questions or comments, feel free to chuck them below. But till next time, catch you later. See ya.